And he brought up this beautiful metaphor. He's like, it's like we're like living in a snow globe right now. He's like, think of a snow globe. When you shake it up, it's chaotic and there's flakes everywhere and there's snow everywhere. But it has to get chaotic in order for it to settle and be beautiful. And that's the analogy of the snow globe. I feel like that's what's happening in our world right now. Everything is being shaken up. And it's scary and it's chaotic. But the only way to ensure stability again, the only way to ensure that that stability is not like past stability, but that stability is grounded and rooted in ceremony, in truth, in source, in spirit, in love, is if we unite and stand together. I mean, how amazing is it that we're in Columbus, Ohio right now, a state I've never been to, a city that I've never been to. And we've had speakers up here. We've had somebody talk about Muslims. We have somebody talk about the LGBTQ community. We have people talk about people of color. We had a Native American up here singing an indigenous song. Something's different. Something is changing, and it's because of us. None of us in this room are the leader of this movement. None of us in the room are this beautiful outdoor room, are the followers in this movement. We're all in it together. It's like geese, right? You got somebody at the top, and the second they get a little tired, they're like, oh, buddy, I gotta come back here. And the other one's like, I got you, don't worry. And then they just keep switching off. And while they're in the back catching up on rest, they're drafting off of one another. So they're still helping each other out. That's what we gotta be. We gotta be the geese. And we are the geese. Moving forward, you know, the DNC Philly tomorrow, we're almost there. There's gonna be a lot of energy. There's gonna be a lot of anger. There's gonna be a lot of aggression. And I know for myself, I'm angry, and that's why I'm a part of this movement. I am so fed up with the establishment or the system or whatever you want to call it. It's not just one person. It's a collective of people who I truly believe have good hearts, but they are so disconnected. They are so disconnected from the lives that we all live, from the lives that 99% of America lives, that they actually they can't even see that what they're doing is hurting us. So we have to show up, because we still gotta be a brother and sister to them and be like, yo, maybe you don't understand, but I'm here to teach you. Just like Kalina, maybe we don't understand what it's like to be a Native American in America today, because it's never talked about. Their culture is never talked about. But she's willing to come out and say, I don't hold this against you, and you shouldn't feel guilty about this, but let me empower you with the knowledge of my story. So now you have the knowledge and you can make a choice, because once you know, you cannot unknow. And now we all know. So after the in the DNC, again, the anger, the aggression, that's got to be there, because that's what's fueling the passion. But it's our responsibility to bring the ceremony. It's our responsibility when we see people getting a little hypey, getting a little out there, to look at them and go, yo, I see you and I understand your anger and I understand your pain, but let's transform that, because angry narratives never work. Angry narratives lead to violence. Angry narratives lead to shootings. What works is demanding and claiming your own narrative. One that's different than anything MSNBC or CNN or Hillary Clinton or even Bernie Sanders or Trump or the conservatives or the Democrats. It doesn't matter whose narrative it is. It has to be your narrative. And we really have to dig deep and think about what our narratives are. Someone up here earlier was like, when he was leading meditation, he said, what is the point in life? The point is to feel good. And so many people never experience that, because they're so disconnected from community, because they've never had someone who's looked them in the eye and gone, I see you and I got you and I don't even know you and I don't agree with you, but I'm here to tell you that you're loved and you're supported. That's what we got to do. That's how we got to show up. And that's our job at the DNC, at Philly. We are peacefully protesting to show the world that you can make a change with love.
Yeah.
And this is, you know, this is different. This is different than anything that I've ever read about, anything that I've ever experienced, because I really think people are ready to do that. It's so easy to come to gatherings like this and be like, oh, I feel so much love. We had meditation, we've had singers, it's beautiful out, there's fireflies. But then you get in the arena and you feel that energy spiraling out of control of everyone being like, screw this, F that, I'm done with this. And it's easy to be absorbed in that. It's really easy. It's easy to wake up every day and complain. It's easy to wake up every day and say, I want to change. But it's not easy and it's not comfortable to stand up and to talk to your... I'm not a public speaker. I'm an actor. I'm an artist. This is not what I necessarily signed up to do. But it's uncomfortable, and in that discomfort, I've empowered myself to go, wow, I can do something a different way. And we can all do something a different way. But it's not easy. Change isn't easy, and that's why so many people resist it. Because it's so much simpler to keep everything the same. When you change something, you gotta dissect it, you gotta pull it apart, figure out what's not working, what is working, take little bits from here and there and combine it.